Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 14 of the Fanboys Anonymous group meeting podcast. I am your host, Tony Mango, and with me on the panel tonight, we've got essentially the Smack Talk crew. We've got Stephen Wago.
I'm all about that gammy leg.
You gonna sing a song about it, too? We've got Shaun Walker.
Nice.
Nice indeed. We've got Mike Paden.
What's shaking, Mega Maniacs? It's wait, no, it's not.
Wrong podcast. And we've got Drew White.
Hey guys, we're going to do a podcast here with Tony Mango as the podcast leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, podcast. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Can we get what?
Okay, gamey leg. What the fuck's wrong with me? Gamey leg, gamey leg, gamey.
Yeah, well, you've got gammy fingers.
Oh yeah, at least I have chicken.
They keep begging.
So we've been off to a great start here for the people that aren't used to our normal banter, but this meeting's officially called to order. What we're going to do is keep this pretty relaxed and just kind of do a general breakdown of some shit that happened in 2014 in geek culture. The original idea that we had going into this was we were going to do a full-on breakdown of like the best and the worst of different things throughout the year, you know, the best and the worst comic book and the best and the worst video game and all that. But, you know, the holidays beat everybody down, and we don't feel like doing all that fucking work. That's
What do you mean? The holidays, if anything, lifted me up because I was sick the whole fucking time. And now I'm not sick, so I'm ready. I'm pumped. I laid in bed for the past 4 days. Come on, let's do this.
All right, so immediately right now, think of all the answers to all of them. Go.
For comic books, well, of course, the best and worst comic book. The best is, oh, shit. It's going to be Venom Epic Comic number 27. And then for worst, it would have to be anything Spider-Man.
Yes, but
Because Venom is the best.
Yes, but issue 5 of Batman from 1997.
Man, it's Venom!
Mom!
He's talking bad.
Wait. Did somebody say Venom?
Oh, yeah, we did. You want to add best comic of the year, Venom, right?
Hey, who was talking about not being on this podcast?
We are in goofy as fuck of a mood tonight. Some of us are drunk, some of us are some other kind of incapacitated. Fuck, let's just talk about, I don't know, movies. Let's talk about movies. I know a lot about movies. Why not? I was looking through some of the stuff earlier for the box office grossings. Apparently the highest grossing film of the year, Guardians of the Galaxy. I think we all liked that movie, right?
Oh yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
That was the highest grossing one of the year, really?
Yeah, that made, according to boxofficemojo.com, you get a little shout out there for being significantly more popular than Fanboys Anonymous. It made $332 million.
Wasn't there like a big Marvel movie that came out this year?
There's like multiple.
I know there's multiple. I'm trying to think. Didn't a Thor come out? No, that was last year. So Captain America. Yeah, Captain America. I'm surprised Captain America didn't beat that out. I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of, to me, it felt like it was sliding under the radar mainly because you had fucking Batista starring in it.
Well, no, I thought the other big movie of the year was Hunger Games.
Hunger Games is number 2. That's 306. And that actually is still in theaters, so it's got time, you know.
I just get the biggest kick at how well it did, considering as far as that comic goes, it's like one of the most fucking least known compared to the other movies they produced.
When they first announced Guardians of the Galaxy, I was just like, oh, damn it, come on. Because I expected them to do, you know, another Hulk movie or something. And they're like, we're going to do the raccoon and the tree. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. These movies are going to get so stupid trying to get little kids in the way. It's going to be a bomb. I hate this. This is stupid as fuck. Going to hate the movie. And then I'm sitting there 10 minutes into the movie. I'm like, damn it, I like it.
Marvel movies tend to do a lot better than DC movies as of recent. So anytime I see a Marvel film, I'm like, oh, there's a very good chance this will be actually really good.
I'm just saying, I'm wearing a T-shirt with the tree and the raccoon on it.
They're the best characters in the movie.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing, the first 10 minutes of that movie, I fucking got turned off by the film, but suddenly out of nowhere, I got sucked in.
Yeah, I think the scene that really got me hooked, and this is, again, like really, really early, is just the title sequence beforehand where he's singing to Come Get Your Love.
Oh, and he's just dancing around, kicking the little space rats and stuff.
I can't listen to that song and not do that.
It's completely made me fall in love with that song too. I have it as my ringtone. I sing it all the time.
Right. Do you do the strut too? Because I can't not strut.
Oh, all the time, dude. Constantly dancing around, dancing in circles, people seeing me. It's like, what? It's Redbone.
You know what I love about the movie though? It's like, hey, you want to hire Vin Diesel? Oh yeah, what are we going to do? Say I am Groot.
Yo, best use of Vin Diesel of all time. Have him say one line. That's perfect acceleration for him.
You know what's even better though? What's going to be coming up potentially? They haven't confirmed it yet, but he's really been teasing it for years, and he just did another tease earlier today that he might be Black Bolt in the Inhumans movie. And for those who don't know Black Bolt is a mute character. So he might go from being a tree that only says 3 words to a completely mute character that if he speaks, it like shatters fucking planets and stuff. So I could see that being a huge plus to that movie. A lot of other people want Keanu Reeves. I don't know.
Well, also, fuck this movie for making me sad that Groot died just to like toy with my emotions and bring him back at the end.
Oh, you really thought that he died though?
Well, I didn't read the comics fucking ever. I didn't know.
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that he like died in every comic. He's kind of like the Kenny of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've never I didn't even know what the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy was, but everyone was jacking off over it, and I'm like, fine, I'll fucking go see it.
Yeah, no, I had no preconceived knowledge of it either, and I think that's why I liked it even better. Like, I just went in and I just enjoyed this fresh new thing. I mean, I've heard lots of comparisons saying that it's this generation's Star Wars, and you know what? I'm inclined to agree. But now we're gonna have another Star Wars, so.
See, but
here's the biggest issue though. How's the sequel gonna live up to it?
I think they'll do a good job in the sequel, but I think that some people are going to be naturally disappointed just because they can have something to compare it to. You know, a lot of people are like, it's not as good as the first, and sometimes it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a different movie. And
a lot of people like you.
Some people, yeah. To me, if anything is good, it's good. It doesn't matter what it compares to, but you can compare it to the Marvel movies or the first movies or later movies or anything like that. But I did dig Guardians of the Galaxy, and to your point too, I agree. Paden not knowing much about it ahead of time was really a positive, because going into seeing like Green Lantern or Thor or Superman, like Man of Steel, I was just like, this has to kick ass, because Superman is a better character than what they've been doing recently, and I'm like, fuck, it sucks. So Guardians of the Galaxy was like, I already didn't like the series, so if it would have been halfway decent, it would have been better than I expected it to be. And the fact that they were able to pull out a good movie on top of that was just like, now that boosts it up even more. But I'll tell you though, if I have to say my favorite Marvel movie of the year, and that includes like, Days of Future Past, which is the 7th highest grossing movie, Amazing Spider-Man, the 9th one. I didn't see Big Hero 6, it's number 11. I still think the better movie of them, Captain America though. I thought Winter Soldier was fucking amazing, and probably my favorite Marvel movie of all. If not, then it's tied with Iron Man. That was just a damn good movie. And now that they've announced, based off of the success of that and the way that Civil War is going to be coming, because that was another huge thing for movies this year, the announcement of everything that's going to be coming for like the next 10 years for Marvel and DC. The Russo brothers are going to be doing the 2 Avengers movies that are after the one that's coming out in March or May, I think. So they're taking over for Whedon, and good, because they nailed it with the fucking Winter Soldier. And that was the number 3 highest grossing movie. Hunger Games was number 2. That might end up beating Guardians, maybe not. I don't know. Guardians was apparently the top Christmas gift too.
Nice.
What I've been seeing.
Well, of course, it's got like something for everyone in the family to watch. Like there's at least something which I think most people can enjoy about that movie.
Yeah, a lot
of people got it for me. What the fuck?
And not once during that movie was any of the comedy like felt forced or awkward. Everything was perfect about it.
There's people that like Baby Groot. There's people that like normal Groot. The kids like Rocket Raccoon, even though they don't know half of what he's saying. Kids love this movie and they don't get the Jackson Pollock joke, because if they do, then you're a fucking terrible parent. But, that was a really good movie. Hunger Games I didn't think was as great as the other 2. Speaking of comparing to sequels and prequels and stuff like that, we did a whole review of both of these movies, and I think we did one for Winter Soldier too. Yeah, so you guys want to hear our opinions more about that kind of stuff, then you can check those review points out. Number 4, this is not too much of a surprise for me, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it, the Lego movie. Did you guys
think that was great? I love that movie. I love that movie.
It had really... The Lego movie had a really funny first half hour. They had a lot of good jokes in there, and then it just kind of ran dry, and then it was fine. It was completely unoffensive. It could have been so much better though.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is cool.
The only reason I watched the Lego movie all the way through is because of Batman.
Yeah, Batman was the best part.
Definitely the best part.
You're supposed to help me. You're my boyfriend. His head just completely spins around.
I didn't watch this movie because as soon as it came out, Tony shit all over it.
It pissed me off because I went there, really, really expecting this to like it. Kind of the opposite of Guardians of the Galaxy. And, man, that Everything is Awesome song, that went on for way too long. And awesome. The fact that they advertised it constantly during the previews and stuff, I had already gotten my fair share of the Everything is Awesome song, and then it was 3 or 4 solid minutes of that in the movie, and I'm like, I get it, everything is awesome, can we move on to a joke now, because the joke's really fallen flat, and that put me in a sour mood from the very beginning of it. Plus I was with my ex, and that's a whole other issue. But another movie, number 5, that I was disappointed in, Transformers Age of Extinction. Worst of all of the Transformers movies.
How could you fucking be disappointed? You know what you're getting. Explosion. An explosion. Let's see. There's one part, they explode.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Who's got it the 3rd and 4th times?
The first one I thought's actually a pretty decent movie. It's not great, but it's that was oh damn, okay, I'll watch the rest of these. Second one, a lot of negative shit. Third one was you stepped it up a little bit, but I guess I'll watch a 4th one because it looks like maybe they're going to get a little grittier in this one. And this was just all of the bad things from the movies that I didn't like and none of the good ones. And I'm like, fuck, they didn't even have almost anything positive for me to say about it. The other ones would be this is a shitty joke, and I get it. The fucking Transformer has balls. You like ball jokes. This was ball jokes, but then we're gonna follow it up with more ball jokes. And you're
hey Tony, you know the joke with the balls,
right?
You know what I imagine with this Michael Bay? Has anyone seen most recent epic rap battles of history? With all the directors, they put him in it, and he's just got a megaphone screaming about making motherfucking money and not having time to read bad reviews because he's too busy making another sequel. I really think there must be truth behind that because of how bad his fucking movies are.
I think the fact that they're just making money, it's just that kind of thing where it's yeah, okay, I'm too busy counting my money. I can't hear you guys. If you guys are critics and you're going to say I'm doing a bad job, well, let's see if you can make, how much did this make? $245 million. And the producers and stuff, which I think overall producers are the worst thing in the movie industry. All those studio execs that get in the way and shit. They're probably just kind of yeah. I don't care about that Rotten Tomato thing. How much money did this make today? Maleficent. Did you guys see this one? I did, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great.
No.
Everything is alright.
I had to manage my gay bar, so it was either go to Wicked or Maleficent. So I chose Wicked over. It's actually pretty good.
Was it Wicked Awesome?
No, not Wicked Awesome, but it was pretty wicked.
Did you get a blowjob afterwards?
Well, that's between me and my penis.
I think that's a yes.
Everything is blowjobs.
So that's what.
See, that song is awesome, Tony. I don't care what you say. You could use that for anything.
Just let it go, Drew. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Everything is wankers.
So the only top 10 movie out of the highest grossing that I didn't see was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Did you guys watch that? I've heard only great things about it.
I didn't watch it because all I heard was another ape movie. Yeah, I'm not watching that either. What the fuck's Godzilla?
I'm not a big fan of the or just the Planet of the Apes movies, so I didn't go see it. Though my family.
Wait, what did you say? The Discipline of the Apes movies?
No, I started saying Dawn of the Apes, but then I changed it to just Planet of the Apes. So
I think I would watch Discipline of the Apes, where they're all teachers and it's some old Catholic school. You hit them in the hand with a ruler and shit.
In Indiana, you can technically still spank children. It's just frowned upon.
There's actually quite a bit. Now we start getting into the territory of movies that like I didn't bother to see, but I've heard a lot of people that were into them. 22 Jump Street, Big Hero 6, How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Okay, How to Train Your Dragon 2 is fucking awesome.
I definitely do want to watch that because I did like the first one.
Yep.
And you think is generally the rule is if it's made by Pixar or DreamWorks, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sure.
It sucked.
Pixar. Already number 16 is Battle of the Five Armies. Wago, you're a big Hobbit fan, right?
Yes, I've not seen the last one yet.
And I think that you have seen all those movies and were into them, right, Paden? Or is it the opposite? It's one or the other, right?
I've seen the first two Hobbit movies. I despised them, but I fell asleep in the theater for the second Hobbit movie, which I've only done in one movie in my entire life.
Which one was that? Just that?
I said it was. If I only did it in one movie in my entire life, what fucking movie do you think it was, Tony?
I jumped ahead. I thought you were going to say one movie other than that.
Oh no.
The only movie I've ever fallen asleep in theater was Hereafter, that Clint Eastwood movie with Matt Damon, where Matt Damon's only in it for like 8 minutes, and it's like they advertised it as that he can talk to ghosts, and he's like, this is a curse, and I don't want to do this, and whatever. And it's essentially a movie about... Yeah.
I fell asleep and Now You See Me. Fun fact.
What's Now You See Me?
The 2010 Sherlock Holmes movie was fucking awful. John fell asleep during that.
No, it's like a bunch of magicians, and like they've like some like big magician prank with like a bank and
Morgan Freeman and Jesse Eisenberg's like, I'm a magician, so fuck you guys, and fuck you too.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like,
but we're gonna work together and do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
The only movie I fell asleep in was Power Rangers.
Yeah, but you were a kid at the time, right?
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I hope you were a kid at the time.
I was well disappointed as well because they got to the planet, fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then they were in the new Zords, and I was like, well, what the fuck just happened?
Your movie theater didn't actually have that section of the film. They just no, you guys fell asleep.
No.
Back when Jason David Frank was relevant and not clinging on to everyone for fame.
There's actually quite a bit I still do want to check out, though. I've heard lots of great things about Gone Girl, that being one of the possible contenders for Best Picture for next year.
I wanted to see it, but it was gone.
Could I just say something right now?
Go for it.
I am not doing the Oscars next year.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
That's going to be a tough one, isn't it?
What about the Smart Geeks?
Do you think DiCaprio will get a fucking Oscar ever?
He'll get one of those Oscars later on in his life. Now he'll get one of the later on Oscars where it's a movie that he doesn't deserve to win it, but they've gotten to the point where they're like, all right, well, we've snubbed him 8 times, so let's just give it to him.
I don't know. If
you know what's going to happen?
He's going to stumped him 15 times now.
He's going to He's going to film something, die before its release, and that'll make it uber popular, and then he'll get the Oscar after.
So he's going to get that Robin Williams treatment, most likely.
The Heath Ledger Award.
Yeah, the Heath Ledger Award.
I don't know, except Heath Ledger fucking deserved that.
I don't remember what his contention was that year. He might have. I don't know.
That movie was so fucking.
Yeah, not what he played. What the other people were.
Oh, okay.
That could if they were well, you snubbed him because you gave it to Ledger. I don't remember who else was nominated.
Probably Leo, because he's nominated every year to lose.
Yeah, but that was for supporting actor. He's almost always the lead actor. I don't know. Look it up. Tell us in the comments. Interstellar was a movie that I was just disappointed in.
Didn't see it. So it was disappointed, so I shouldn't see it. I don't know. I have friends who said it was really good. But what was the concept?
I watched a lot of movies this year.
I've seen quite a bit, and there's a lot that I still need to download or purchase. Yes, that's what I said. Going through this list still, there's some that I don't even really... I forgot that Mr. Peabody and Sherman had came out. I didn't see that. What was Ride Along?
That's the Kevin Hart one with Ice Cube.
Oh, no wonder I didn't see that. I don't like Kevin Hart a whole lot.
No, yeah, Kevin Hart's one of the most overrated people ever. Remember that one time?
Neighbors movie. I haven't checked that out yet, but that looked like it might have some good jokes in it.
Neighbors was really good. I recommend it.
Lucy looked kind of cool. Scarlett Johansson being able to do a bunch of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
In Between, the sequel was pretty good, but unless you're British, you won't know about that.
No, I don't have a clue what the In-Betweener is.
In Between.
Well, it's definitely in between.
We got Noah. Edge of Tomorrow was a surprise movie that I liked.
Whoa. How are you just going to skip over Noah?
Because fuck Noah.
Dude, it's got Emma Watson in it.
What about Exodus?
Well, I would fuck Emma Watson.
Yeah, that's the only reason you need to see the movie is just to see Emma Watson. I don't care what she's doing. I will watch any movie with Emma Watson.
Does she get naked?
Very emphatic. I will watch any movie with Emma Watson in it.
Wait, does she get naked?
Non-stop. That sounds familiar.
Stop. Well, it definitely doesn't go.
Guys, like, does she get naked? And you're like, non-stop. Like, what? What? What movie's that?
This is awesome. I want to see that.
I did see Non-Stop. That was the Taken, but on a plane, essentially. Liam Neeson.
Taken, but on a plane?
Yeah, it was like the Taken movie, but he was just on a plane the entire time. It was just.
Why is everybody getting taken on this goddamn
plane?
So it's not the movie that's Taken, but with Nick Cage?
It's the sequel to Snakes on a Plane. Taken on a Plane.
Snakes on a Plane, good film.
We're getting towards the bottom of this kind of list or whatever. Number 37 though, Let's Be Cops. I just watched that the other day, and I actually thought that was a funny fucking movie. I'll suggest that to anybody who would look at that and go, well, I don't know.
It looks stupid.
I thought that it was going to be dumb because a lot of those movies are, every funny moment's in the trailer and that's it. And I loved every minute of this movie. It's obviously not going to be something I would be like, best picture material, dude. David Wayans Jr. needs to be, the best actor of the year or anything.
Who the fuck is David Wayans Jr.?
Yeah. But that was just a funny fucking movie. Hell of a lot funnier than I'm sure what this Tammy movie was, that Melissa McCarthy, where it's just kind of like, hey, fat chick walks around and she's fat. Get it?
You know who loved that movie? JD loved that movie.
Oh, well.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand that actress.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her. She's not like,
No, she's not awful. It's just that like she.
Yes, she is. She's fucking terrible.
She had one great movie, just like one movie that everyone just praised for her performance, and now everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's that funny fat girl that I need to go watch because she's gonna be funny." When most of the jokes are gonna be about how she's fat and most likely a fart joke or her picking her butt.
You know what I could see being the issue. Somebody, I don't remember like any of her early career where I could say like that was funny or this wasn't or whatever. But I mean, most comedians when they start getting into like the stereotype, I tend not to like them. Like
so yeah, it's because she's fat. Okay.
Like Will Ferrell was funnier before everybody thought that Will Ferrell was funny when he was Will Ferrell, and the whole Dane Cook thing, starts just doing the Dane Cook shtick and.
Well, so, Jesus, his name's Dane Cook, and he was doing his shtick, so he was always doing his Dane Cook shtick, Mr. Mango.
Not to annoying enough.
I know what you mean. Yeah, where he just overdoes it because it's Dane Cook.
Like, there's a difference between Will Ferrell in Old School and Will Ferrell in that skating movie.
Blades of Glory?
Yeah, like, I can't even fucking watch that movie.
Really?
No, it just looks dumb as hell.
Wait, what two movies did you compare?
Old
Blades of
School
Glory
and Blades of Glory, that's what it's called?
I'm pretty sure those are the exact same Will Ferrell.
See, I think that the Will Ferrell in Old School is, like, he's not over the top.
Those are the same Will Ferrell. Like, if you want to compare that Will Ferrell to, like, the Will Ferrell in Stranger Than Fiction...
Oh, that's a huge difference.
That's the two different Will Ferrells.
And that's my favorite Will Ferrell movie, because that's one of my favorite movies of all time. And that's him just being a good actor in it, instead of being like, hey, Will, can you just go and, like... We don't even need a script. Can you just be Will Ferrell? And I think that Melissa McCarthy's in that kind of state right now where she's just like, I can go and jiggle around and people will laugh and everybody's just like, Tabby fat. And, so I'm not going to watch a fucking movie about that kind of